brand new HTC U11. Yes, a very shiny device. You've got 5 colors available and different colors in different markets. But again, as I mentioned, this is the first thing you notice with this device is how shiny and how much those colors really pop out. Be it the red, the blue, the white, the black, doesn't matter. But the other functionality, it's edge sense, or I'd like to call it squeeze functionality. You can squeeze the edge of the phone to power up the camera and take photos. But we'll talk more about that in a second. Let's go over some specs. So you have something that's powered by the Snapdragon 835 processor. You've got 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigabytes of storage, a 5.5-inch QHD display. So, you've got the basic specs you expect from a top-tier smartphone. A 12-megapixel ultra-pixel rear camera with 1.7 aperture, the DxO Mark score of 90, which is pretty high. We've got to test that. The front-facing camera is 16 megapixels with an f.2 aperture, so it should give you better selfies down the line. This also has IP67 rating, so it's water resistant, that fun stuff. But back to the squeeze functionality. We've got a couple of features. You've got long and short squeeze. Long squeeze here is set up to open up Google Assistant. Short squeeze is set up to power up the camera, and then we can squeeze in the camera. You can see those blue identifiers letting you know that you're squeezing, and it's taking photos as we do that. So we can actually go ahead and check out our photos with this device. So you can also use that edge sense functionality within a keyboard, so you can actually change the keyboard to a microphone by just squeezing, so you can dictate and put down notes, which is also nice. Now you can customize the edge sense whichever way you want. There'll be more customability between long and short presses for applications down the line, and it shows you the amount of pressure. You can increase or reduce the amount of pressure it gives you while you're actually using edge sense. A couple other features that are really nice. Of course, this still has boom sound, stereo speakers built in. You can change it from music to theater. It's also got the new ultrasonic active noise cancellation, where it tunes the headphones for you, but it also gives you active noise cancellation whichever headphones you plug in through the USB Type-C port. That's the only jack. There is no headphone jack. It does come with a dongle, but it means that whatever headphones you have, it actually gives you active noise cancellation, which I definitely have to try out and have to see. It's got a built-in DAC in there too, so it gives you some better performance. You've also got Alexa integration with this. So what that means is that you can actually activate Alexa via voice, or by actually squeezing on the side of the phone if you want to actually do that. But here's a quick sample of how Alexa actually functions on the phone. No, it's all right.
Okay. Alexa, what's the weather like?
You do have the option of Alexa as well as Google Assistant on your device to use. But overall, the HTC U is a nice looking device. It's really shiny. I have to mention that. That squeeze functionality goes a long way. This device is actually off, but it's got a 3000 milliamp battery also. It's also got a Charge 3.0 edge sensor built into it. The red you see here, it's only available internationally, but the colors you'll find in the US through Sprint, which is the exclusive partner, is blue and black. And if you're picking up via Amazon or HTC.com Unlocked, which will work on Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, you can also get the blue, black, as well as a white. So we'll just have to wait and see. I think this will be a very interesting device to try out with the new edge sense functionality, or I like to call it squeeze. But stay tuned, guys. Any questions or any comments, let me know. If anything you want me to check out or compare once I get this device, leave them in the description of the comment section of this video. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.